What started off as a joke, but is now normal. I used to mock stoners by jokingly saying man and dude, and now I just say man and dude all the time. I so get this. I am a fairly well-educated female in a respected profession, started dating a fellow that used dude every other word. Do to refer to another person, male or female, as a form of stating surprise, as in dude etc. The word weirdly and quickly insinuated itself into my vocabulary and began to heavily pepper my speech. I never noticed until a patient asked if I grew up in California, lol. Had to make a huge conscious effort to rid myself of the word. Now I cringe even if I hear it or read it. Edit, spelling. Ood. Corporate Twitter accounts that meme. It's so normal now for brands on Twitter to have more joking personalities after Wendy's account gained so much attention. It's weird, too. While they're admittedly hilarious at times, something about billion-dollar company essentially hiring trolls to do their promotional advertising is disturbing. It pushes things towards an idiocracy bent where the PR people are just being completely dickish and snarky online. I worked as a content and community manager for a computer company. Boss looked at me one day and said, "Can you not meme more?" The other guy on my team took it up, and while it was effective to engage, it has very little sway on actual buying power. The other guy actually acted like that in person, and let me tell you, it was so absolutely horrible to be associated with. I left the company. The Minecraft revival of 2019 for sure. Even I'm playing it unironically again. Wow, I thought this was just my brother and his friends. They drank beer and played Minecraft on 3 TVs in my basement all day yesterday, lol. WTF. My brother just got me into it last week and we all play together now. Monday I explored the world for the first time and wound up lost for 6 hours. I've not been able to dedicate my attention span to something so happily for a long time. It's so weird to hear this because I said a phrase very similar 10 years ago. English is my mom's second language, which she learned in her late 30s, so although she understands/speaks it decently, she still has problems with a lot of things. One of the things she says that I absolutely love and find endearing is her saying the welcome instead of you're welcome. As a joke I started using that with my friends as a response, but it's caught on and now a bunch of us use it normally. I think it's kind of cool that something my mom said has caught on a bit and is something people enjoy saying. My mom still mixes up where and who. One time she was on the phone with her now ex and she was trying to figure out where he was, so she kept asking, "Who are you?" It took everything I had in me not to laugh. He got it eventually and told her where he was. When she got off the phone I told Get about her mistake. We laughed hard. Definitely flat earthers and anti-vaxxers. They walk among us now unironically. I agree flat earth started out as a joke, but anti-vaxxers have literally been around as long as vaccines. Smoldering in the background, waiting for an opportunity for resurgence, like a virus that was never completely eliminated. So, I want to get this out there. It was around 2008 to 2009 or so. Facebook was newish and religion was on the outs. I have a bunch of religious zealots in my family that I was arguing about creationism and how geology proves the earth isn't 6,000 years old. After not being able to convince them of logic, I decided to become a flat earther. My reason for doing so was that I too wanted to have an easily refutable worldview that I could endlessly argue in favor of just to annoy them. Joke was on me, they are now full-on flat earthers. Shake my head. Alex Jones claiming there is a pedophile ring amongst the world's elite. He didn't make that up, that's been around since at least the 80s. There was a scarily plausible one in my hometown that got passed off as just satanic panic, even though the guy investigating it also called out Jerry Sandusky in the 90s. And now the Epstein stuff. Though the godfather of modern conspiracy theory, Bill Cooper hated Jones and called him a pathetic bullshit artist, so there's that. I was going to say that something about that has been coming up low-key in the news since before InfoWars, but then I realized InfoWars started in like 1999. Using you, y, etc. when texting. It's definitely come full circle. Texting like that in middle school, then thinking I was way too smart for that in high school, then it resurfaced in college as a joke and now I can't stop. What I find crazy is that I, 28, have never used that kind of text shorthand language in texting, but my parents, late 50s, constantly use text shorthand and it really throws me. It's crazy how older people now use text speak and are obsessed with Facebook. Reverse card in effect. President Trump. The media definitely jerked themselves off on the extra eyeballs until it was too late to stop him. Yup. I remember every headline after every single debate was about Trump. No other GOP candidate got virtually any airtime or attention.